And I'm Maxwell.
Welcome to Seriously Cereal. Thanks to our supporters over at Patreon, we now post 2 episodes every Saturday.
And you can support the show for as little as $2 a month and get awesome rewards.
Do you enjoy your cereal dry? Then you're a snacker.
Or do you prefer with milk? Then you're a spooner.
Today's cereal is...
Eggo maple-flavored home-style waffle cereal.
Okay.
I think it has biscuits approval already.
Cool. So as soon as we opened the box just to pour it into this cup, this like waft of maple came out of the box.
Yeah, that's super
It
noticeable.
reminds me, and like even now I can smell it, not in a bad way. Like it smells good. It reminds me a lot of French Toast Crunch. That kind of like maple-y flavor.
I'd say it's much more extreme though.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
And it did kind of have like that sort of like doughiness to it, like that you'd smell with like waffles. Yeah. Like the maple is super strong, but it does seem like there's
and
something.
butter.
Yes, butter. That's
Butter
what I'm
for
thinking,
sure.
that's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
But yeah, it has a smell of like, it smells like a waffle or a pancake or that kind of like sweet, mapley, doughy kind of flavor. Biscuit, you can't have any.
So, I was going to make a waffle joke, but it had too many holes. That's not my material, it's on the back of the box. And there are some bizarre things on the back of the box right here. First of all, there's one joke. Then there's a tic-tac-toe, that's nothing to
you get
ordinary.
one joke in that.
Then, beat Wally to the exit, a little quote-unquote recipe for how you can incorporate this into a pre-existing recipe that doesn't really use this at all. But then they have this down here. How high can you stack scrumptious Eggo cereal? I don't think you want to be encouraging kiddos to stack pieces of cereal at the table while they're eating with their parents. Just gonna say that now.
Oh no, it's going down, Maxwell.
Well, we're not kiddos, so we can do it. Oh, the freedom
I'm
that
gonna
comes
start
from
to
being
stack.
20 years old. Amazing. I'm so mature now.
Yeah, 20 years old.
I failed at one.
Or in that decade.
Alright.
I got 3 already.
Yeah.
Come on, keep going, keep trying.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, now if they're gonna be like, how many can you stack? It needs to be more than 3, because so far my record has been 3.
It's kind of slanted. It's definitely not getting
They're
anywhere.
very irregular. Like this one, do you see how wide this end is? But then like...
Yeah, they don't stack at all.
They're not the same. This one's like twice as wide.
Yeah. Like they have to be a very it has to be like all of them in one shape for them to stack, and that really doesn't work. I think it's...
I'm not giving up.
Alright, I mean, you've gotten further than me.
I'm still only at 3.
Okay,
Let's get down
4,
to 2.
yeah. Oh, it got out of there. I didn't want to be part of something bigger than itself. Maybe a tower of its own kin.
5.
Okay.
We're at 5.
Leading tower of
6.
waffle cereal. Ah.
6. Disappointing. Don't challenge something if you can't do it.
Yeah. So, I am noticing that these, if we have to compare it to like another pre-existing cereal, they definitely resemble honeycomb the most.
They do. They really do.
For some reason, I almost said Frosted Flakes.
It's interesting because the way that they have it animated, like on the back here, is like it's like the 4 where they're all connected, but like it's just one.
Yeah.
It's just a single waffle. So.
I'm very curious, and this is by Kellogg's, by the way. I know it's kind of hard to read the little.
Oh yeah, it's like official Eggo, Kellogg's Eggo.
Yeah, and that's what's so interesting is that it's not just waffle cereal; it's Eggo cereal.
Very specific.
And by Kellogg's, so it's not like a.
Well, I think Eggo. I think Eggo is by Kellogg's.
Oh, it is.
I believe so.
Oh. Well, that's still interesting though. That it's like the actual brand making like this cereal. I mean, I guess they have both brands, so they're like saying, okay, let's get our name on this before someone else makes it. But it's interesting because it's not like it's actually, was it Kellogg's that did the chicken and waffle cereal? Because they had like a rooster on the bottom, but they had like no.
I don't think
No?
so.
Okay, but that actually helps my point.
It was Honey Bunch of Oats,
Oh.
which I believe is Post.
Okay.
I want to say.
But that actually does like help my point because like now Kellogg's is doing their own waffle take instead of
yeah, and thank goodness they're not putting meat flavor in because it was weird.
Yeah,
it was weird.
Really was.
I believe I rated pretty highly because it was just like out of nowhere
weird,
and bizarre and like so different and not bad, but also not really good, guys.
Yeah.
Not good, and also it's not on the shelves anymore. So.
Yeah, so clearly people also agree with
yeah.
you. But one thing I should note about that though is that what stuck out there, what was the most unique part about the chicken and waffle cereal was the chicken bits. The waffles just kind of tasted like any other cereal. So a whole cereal based around trying to make cereal out of a waffle is very intriguing to me, and I'm honestly kind of curious to see if it works.
I think we need to try it.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. That's really good. And I'm going to agree from the smell, the taste as well. French toast crunch.
Really?
Like to me, this is like, it's a different shape, so the texture is going to be different, obviously. But like a dead ringer for French toast crunch.
I don't know. This kind of reminds me more of like a Gorilla Munch, not gonna lie. No? I mean, it has like a bit of a maple flavor.
Yeah, it's the maple.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think that's enough to like change it over for me. And like the texture is similar to honeycomb, like I said a little bit. It has a similar like crunch to it. In fact, underneath the maple, the taste actually is very similar to honeycomb, actually. But yeah. Actually, another good comparison for the like consistency, like the texture is crunch berries. It's similar to that. When like once it gets a little bit soggy.
I guess to me, texture-wise, you know, eating as a snacker.
Yeah.
It's definitely like honeycomb. Definitely like a corn popped. Yeah, very crispy. That's a pretty heavy glaze on the outside.
Yeah. That's probably why it reminds me of honeycomb, to be honest. It does actually hold up very well in milk. It doesn't get like soggy overly quick, which is nice because that's always been a bit of a pet peeve of mine with honeycomb. But it is also like a bigger, denser like piece of cereal, so that makes a lot of sense, I'd say. Yeah, but yeah, this really does
maple honeycomb.
Yeah, I mean, I really though just gotta say this really does remind me of more like Gorilla Munch. It's like French toast crunch. It tastes like French toast. It like straight up tastes like French toast as a cereal.
It just tastes like maple to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I always thought it had like an eggy taste as well. And this doesn't have like that as well. It's like a different type of maple than that has.
Yeah, I don't know. I know, it's coming across the same to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the milk or something.
It could be. It could very well be.
But I mean, one thing I'm kind of wondering though is why is this quote unquote home style? Because like we actually have another one of the flavors, and that was not marked home style.
I think it's a nice way to say plain waffle.
But then they also specify it's maple flavored. I mean, I guess it's like syrup, but
that doesn't make any sense to me because home style is not a flavor.
Yeah. What am I
home style usually is a texture, but I assume that the texture of this is going to be the same as the texture of the blueberry.
Well, maybe
which, spoiler alert, is the other one that we have.
Yeah. Just spoiler tag or whatever. But yeah. Maybe they're just trying to like make sure your expectations aren't too high. You know, it's home style. It's not professionally made. It's all right. But
I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to denote.
All joking aside, though, this is, I'd say, very good. Alright, so as a spooner, I'm going to say I'm going to give it, I'm going to give it a full 5 out of 5 spoons, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, it is very good. It reminds me a lot, regardless of whether or not it's the milk that does this or not, maybe like some, like of the glazed waffle or whatever, but
yeah.
It holds up well in milk. It has a similar texture, it is similar to honeycomb or Captain Crunch of Crunch Berries in terms of texture. The flavor reminds me a lot of Gorilla Munch, which I do love. And actually the texture is kind of similar to that too, just in a bigger like bite. But yeah, but the maple flavor is very good. It's very strong, but it's not overpowering when you're actually eating it. I don't know if that's like different with as a snacker. I might just like say something different in that case, but as a spooner, I'd say it's really good, and you should definitely give it a try.
I felt like it definitely it had a strong maple flavor, but it wasn't overpowering.
Yeah.
It was sweet. It was mapley. If you're not into that, you probably won't like it. Well, but yeah. I am into that, so I thought it was great. I think I would also give it a 5 out of 5. Actually.
Okay.
It's an excellent cereal to snack on. It's a great size. It's easy to pick up. It's not like awkward the way that like Fruity Pebbles or like Lucky Charms, like they're too little. So like you can snack on them, but it's a little weird. This is definitely not that case. You could like throw a handful of this in a bag and go hiking and have a little snack on, on the trail.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, yes, I would definitely pick this up. If we were shopping for cereal, I'd be like, that one, please.
Right.
So yeah, 5 out of 5.
Yeah, let's just hope it outlives its sort of semi-competitors, because this is definitely the better option, I'd say.
I'm hoping that it's not a limited time only.
Or who knows, maybe in like a week they'll come up with their own chicken and waffles flavor, and then we'll have to review that.
Please no. Have you tried this cereal? Let us know what you thought in the comments below.
And make sure to head over to our Patreon. For as low as $2 a month, you'll be able to chat with me daily, and you'll get a reward in the form of a patron-exclusive certificate, which features an original illustration by yours truly.
Thanks for watching.